Our first film is the strikingly animated feature, The Prince of Egypt, which tells the same story from bulrushes to the Red Sea as the biblical spectacular, The Ten Commandments from the 50s. And here, the baby Moses is discovered by the Egyptian queen, voiced by Helen Mirren.
Come, Ramesses. We will show Pharaoh your new baby brother, Moses.
As Moses grows up and is treated like a prince, he is raised with a natural rival, a genuine prince, the Pharaoh's son, Ramses, voiced by Ralph Fiennes. Moses' voice here is supplied by Val Kilmer.
Come on, Moses, admit it, you've always looked up to me.
Yes, but it's not much of a view.
Eventually, Moses learns the truth when he encounters his long-lost siblings, Miriam, voiced by Sandra Bullock, and Aaron, voiced by Jeff Goldblum.
She's exhausted from the day's work. Not that it was too much. We quite enjoyed it, but she's confused and knows not to whom she speaks.
I know to whom I speak, Aaron. I know who you are, and you are not a prince of Egypt.
Miriam.
I always think music plays a big role in the success of an animated feature, and The Prince of Egypt has some memorable songs.
How do you judge what a man is worth? By what he builds or buys? You can never see with your eyes on earth. Look through heaven's eyes and look at your life. Look at your life. Look at your life through heaven's eyes.
So what we have here is a classic story, well told, beautifully drawn, with an occasional musical sequence that's memorable. That's more than enough for me to give thumbs up to The Prince of Egypt.
Oh, I get thumbs up too, Gene. I thought this was a wonderful animated film, and all the more so because it tells a genuine, legendary, and historical story and doesn't necessarily cute it up into all kinds of stuff with little, cute little Egyptian birds dancing around and so forth. And the thing that kind of struck me, not long ago I saw Cecil B. DeMille's original silent version of the Ten Commandments, and then of course he made the famous sound version. And this has now become kind of like a movie archetype with the slaves groaning as they try to pull these enormous rocks to build the pyramids, and the slave drivers and the pharaoh and so forth. And it becomes an enormously powerful story that actually it was DeMille who first set into motion, because his visual ideas from the 20s are still being used now in the 90s.
We both know that animation was originally used to make fables come alive, classic stories. Well, this is, of course, one of the key stories in human history, and you're quite right. It has an energy, even though we know it. So and actually, in a sense, because we know it, we can sit back and appreciate the artfulness of the film.
What about the great scene everybody remembers from seeing Ten Commandments on television, the parting of the Red Sea? It is done so well here. I mean, the way that the animation makes the water seem to stand up looks really so much more convincing than the special effects in the live action film.
Also, I felt that during the story, a little religiosity did creep through. There was some moments when you thought a value system was being presented.
I agree with you. You know, I love animation. I love it most of all when it gets a little bit off the beaten path, because it doesn't all have to be just cute little talking animals. It can sometimes deal with great stories and great concepts, and here's an example where it does.
Okay.